You never reach me will marry me.
That's like you popping question.
There was a communication, something happened. So there's something like accidental
I'm
pregnancy.
working more than 12 hours because I'm going to wake earlier than him to take care of the children.
Do you know you are naturally, supernaturally built that way?
Yeah,
Do you know? Do you know?
Imagine what
God has divinely made you like that.
Imagine.
Good evening and welcome to the lounge. My name is Margaret Usazwa, and on set with me today is Akwankwa. Oh, I missed Akwankwa. Boom!
Bang, 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 bang,
Boom,
bang.
boom.
Sure, it's not too much like this.
Guys,
It's not even enough.
Guys.
You know when last we've seen Apapa on the line? Apapa, I missed you.
I missed you too, baby.
I missed you so much.
In fact, I missed you, everyone,
I missed
everyone
you.
here. And the man behind the camera, I miss you too. Yes.
But where have you been? Where did you go to?
I traveled
To
go and see one of my peeps.
not be wife for tell me earlier today.
Wife peeps.
Wife and people says we're coming back to that.
Apapa like me.
Let's leave your gist for another day. You people speak about it behind closed doors.
Let's not cast ourselves.
Please speak behind closed doors. The two both of you. Ejo, please. Welcome once again to the lounge, and of course you've met the beautiful Moyin. Yeah. Hi Moyin.
Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
It's so good to be back.
I like your
at the
dressing,
lounge.
by the way.
Thank you so much.
All right. Can we move on
I
now?
love your dressing too.
Oh Jesus. Why in trouble today? Moving on. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. Now our topic for today is: did adulting catch you by surprise? Have a lot to say. A lot.
True.
So I'm asking you guys, did adulting catch you by surprise? Please share your comments on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We will be reading each and every one of them. Moyin, first of all, let me ask you, it's a yes or no question. Did adulting catch you by surprise?
I should just answer by yes or no.
Yes. Face.
Yes! Yes!
It did? Okay.
It caught me.
What about you,
Who
Papa?
wouldn't? As in,
Did adulting
who
catch you by
wouldn't?
surprise?
Who wouldn't? Like, I don't think there is anyone that was prepared for, not even in this era.
Okay. So we all grew up thinking adulthood means freedom. No bedtime, no asking for permission, and you can eat whatever you like. But guys, you see this thing called adulting? It's not for the faint-hearted. There's somebody that said adulthood now.
A scam. A big scam.
Sister, I don't know what you were thinking when you were thinking of singing that song, but I'm getting it now. You see, somewhere between paying bills, managing responsibilities, and dealing with unexpected life experiences, guys. Adulting is not for the weak. Now, let's look at it this way. There are expectations and there are realities. I will start from myself. You know the expectation of, as I grow up now, I'll get my dream job, get a nice car, everything will just be working out, I'll be touring the world. Reality check.
Yes.
There is bills, there is responsibility, there is tax to be paid to a government.
I am just laughing to myself because when you said when you grow up you want to be this, and I reminded myself of me when I was still, I think I was about 18. I have planned out my life. I'll finish school by at least 20. By 21, I'll get a very good job. By 22, I'll move out to my father's house. I'll rent my own apartment, a 2-bedroom flat. I'll buy my brand new car by 23. By 24, I will be married. Ladies and men students. One is 25. And half of all of those things. Half of those things I have not achieved. I just listen to him like, oh my God, how did we get here?
We are plenty on this table.
We always have expectations, that life will just be as
which are not wrong expectations.
Last bones. Margaret, the thing caught me by surprise. I will say that I'm the one that is.
You know, when you first said it caught you by surprise, I looked at you first because there's like a lot in front of you. So I don't know what caught you, but hold on. Apampa, let's hear from you first.
Well, my whole reality, what I looked forward to while I was quite young was the freedom that is attached to adulthood. And I always relished enjoying that freedom. Now, the reality is that, yes, you enjoy the freedom, but it comes with a cost. In fact, now I felt like I should go back to that time. You always sit down there. Because then nothing was attached. All I need to do is just wake up and the food is ready.
I'm telling you. You know, at some point when we started talking about the show, I started creating scenarios. Now, adulting is knowing that at the end of the month, people like this auntie here that is last born, these people like this auntie,
Black tax people.
they will collect their own tax.
Why
People like
tax people.
They will collect their own
the
tax.
other way.
Your hard-earned money.
Are you not the last one?
No, man,
See,
your
I
hard-earned
am
money.
a proud member of the Association of Lastborns.
Black
Yes.
tax people.
We are just here to live the life.
You see it?
To enjoy. You know, why did
You
we
see
have,
it?
Why did we have siblings before us?
You
we have
see
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm supposed to be living the life. I am the one that's supposed to live because you have worked. I should be living
really?
the fruit.
You know, see, like,
it's as simple as that.
you see, like,
Really?
you see when she said,
Really?
you see when she said adulting shocked her. I was shocked. I was shocked on her behalf.
Honestly, so why am I the last one? Why am I the last one? Exactly.
I feel like telling you to uncross your leg.
No,
this is the uncross this leg.
No.
See,
You are full of pride.
adulting is knowing, Akwankpa,
Yeah.
that if you are the first girl child and you have another girl child at your back, your clothes is no longer
Of
your
course.
own.
Choke.
Exactly.
Adulting is not shouting because you're going to shout in eternity.
True.
Adulting is knowing that at the end of the month, you are going to be sending upkeep.
And the nightmare I am in right now is that I thought that I would never come to this phase where I will have to like send money to people. But it just
Why are
dawned
you
on me.
sending money?
It just hits me now.
Why
That
are you
I also
sending
have-
money
After
to?
I was the last born, no. That's when I started receiving calls from cousins. I had to tell my dad during December, I said, please, why are they calling me? Have I gotten to that phase? Have I at that phase where they are calling me auntie? I said, no, I don't. I want money too. Even if you give me money, I'll collect. I'm not here yet.
What has adulting done to you? Because it
But I
seems
mean,
like
we are getting
Yeah.
That's why it hit me by surprise because I never knew I would get here. Just as if I woke up one day and I open my eyes and responsibilities are looking at me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Now you have to buy clothes by yourself. You have to make decisions by
yourself.
yourself. You have to pay bills by yourself.
Phone call.
You want airtime. You cannot call somebody and say, give me airtime anymore. Unlike that time. That once you're... Please, I can beg like 5 people. Before you know it, you are
You're rich.
voila. You have like 2,000 airtime on your phone just by begging. Just by begging. Now, who do you want to call? I can't book up my brother and say, please, have fun and send me money. Be like, you know they work. You don't get your money. Why they call me?
welcome to the club. Wow, welcome to the club, Omoyi.
It's not nice. I
How
don't
was
want to
adulting
be-
been for you, Awampa?
When I was younger, back then, that when I complained about some certain things in the house, and I always remember what my mom used to tell me that you are getting there. You will see how easy it is to make money. I always thought that what are they saying? Don't worry. When I grow up, I'll buy a car. I will not use it to carry you.
She's
My mom will say, I buy the car first.
this one.
He never
Because-
see this coming. He didn't
Because
know.
I mean, then we felt that everything would just. In fact, initially the worry for me then was, okay, once you write your final exam in secondary school, then the belief is that once you ace your exams, you get into the university.
Yeah.
That's your pathway to
freedom.
soft life. Soft life.
I agree with you.
Soft
Success
life.
I
ever.
agree with you. You see
Soft
this
life.
one?
That's the way you are going to
I
school. The
stand
way
correct.
you go to school with so much pride. You will walk into school as if that is the most thing that you can achieve in your own life. Not knowing that you just enter in that phase of suffering.
So at every point you cross one ordeal, you now realize that this thing is getting
It's not
harder.
funny, oh.
It's not
It's not
funny.
funny at all.
He's getting that down.
Hey,
He's
God.
getting that down. Then you now get to that phase where, I mean, you are practically on your own. Nobody is even looking out for you. They will just call you. Hope you are fine.
I'm telling you.
As long as
You know this thing you
and
just
you're
said
breathing.
just reminded me, and I'm so sorry, Daddy. I know that you watched the show. I'm sorry. When I was in university, I can't blackmail my dad. Hey, God. You know, because I know that my dad loves me so much. So I'll just say, Dad, I need money. Oh. When you just then also send, I'll say, okay, no problem. Are you hearing men's voice at the back? They'll send it to me now. I said, no, and you know my dad, you know, as a girl, hey, what do you mean by that? Hey, me, before you know, that's your pum pum.
Hey.
But now that I've grown, could it work, ma? It
Can't do
didn't
that.
work.
There's nothing you can say.
Another day, I didn't. Don't you work? I Daddy, people,
not-
let them help
What are
you
you
now.
using your money for?
See, let them help you now.
I've tried now.
I've tried.
At this stage, I've tried. Let them help you. Let them help.
And this one, my mother is telling me, see,
Let them help you.
please, can you just go? So I know that I have officially handed over your responsibility to another person.
Oh my
I'm
God.
done with you.
Oh my God. Oh my
I
God.
feel like parents wait for that point where you just pass that level that they have to take care of you and you can be on your own.
I'm telling
they
you.
give you everything you need to stand on your own. And once you are done, please,
That's it.
you know what? Move on with life.
Before
Best
school,
life yourself.
you know when they serve you food at home, there's a particular portion you will eat because everybody's like, no, you don't eat too much.
Yeah.
You can't take sweet things consecutively. You have to be. When I got into school, the very first day, I bought ice cream. I bought meat pie. I bought rice. I bought chicken. I don't put it on the table.
See,
What? This is life.
So this is life.
So this is life.
This is life.
I remember, but you say the remaining semester. Oh my Jesus. For me to resort to blackmail, you can imagine the way the semester hits me. So on my life, it's not easy to be an adult too.
I could remember.
It's not easy,
I
oh.
could remember back then while I was still in secondary school. My dad has a policy that once it's a certain time, you have to leave the TV, go to your room. The first day I entered college, I could remember the first day I entered college, I watched TV from, I'm not exaggerating, I started watching around 3 p.m. I did not leave there till the following morning.
Hey!
I sat there like, hey, this is free.
serious?
Nobody can say go to your room. Like, as I was moving from one movie, I was going to another one.
That's
And
it.
you not feel sleepy.
At all.
How?
Are you joking?
How?
Oh my God.
I woke up and like, I've practically spent more than 12 hours in this position watching movie.
Let's now talk about friendship shift. Friendships. You lose friends along the way.
Right.
This one is hard because
Yeah.
these are people that you started life with, you love. You feel like in every growth, like every step you take, you feel like these ones are going to be a part of your
There for
growth.
you, yeah.
And then along the line, just see that everybody is busy. You call today, I'm busy, I have a meeting. They call you to, I'm busy, I'm at work. And before you know it,
Yeah.
there's a
You know
shift.
that adage that says 10 children cannot play together for 10
Okay,
years.
yes, yeah.
I didn't understand that until it got to a point when I really understood what it means. 10 children, all my friends from primary school. I used to have, I think, a clique of 4 from primary school. I mean, friends that our parents know each other, we are very tight. Gradually, one, I don't even know, she just left the school we were attending. We couldn't talk to her again. Next, then I had one that I held on to. She was my best of the best till after secondary school. Somehow, after secondary school, it just felt like everybody just drifted apart. Although when we come back once in a while, we catch up and all of that. And that is adulting. Understanding that people can be busy.
Yes.
Life can push people
True.
over the edge. But the thing is, whenever they come back, you catch up
Yeah.
and you move on with
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that adage kept
Bringing in your
bringing me back all of those things that you meet people along the way. As you meet people, you leave them, you go to the next level,
Yeah.
you meet new set of
True.
people,
Yeah.
you leave that level, you leave them, you move.
Definitely.
You need to understand that this is life.
Like people
and you
will
keep
say,
going. You
you're-
can't keep tying
yeah.
your destiny to those people that you met at one point of your life. You keep tying yourself to that point. No, you need to
I do
move.
tell
Like
people
your
that
best friend is somebody else's best friend. Really.
yeah, of
You
course.
get,
I do
yeah.
tell
That's
people
what it
that
is.
see, even beyond friendship, even within relationship, sorry to deviate, realities change, interests change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm looking out for at this point, and it comes with growth, really. I know it's a little bit harsh, especially if you started out together from childhood, and everybody's growing, but someone is growing faster than the other. I mean,
that
the
one.
reality will change.
Yeah.
The status, of course, will change, and if you can't catch up with that growth, there's of course the likelihood that you'll be dropped off. Like you mentioned earlier, that at every point you get in your life, you meet new set of people. We started from primary school. The friends that we had in primary school are not the one that we
have
had in
now.
secondary school.
Yeah.
Then we moved to university. Then now that we are working and we are adults, and I mean, when you even get married, or you move to a bigger status, you meet some set of
People again.
But the good thing I always mention is that, I mean, wherever life throws you, try as much as possible that you're also growing, so that in the future, when we now get to see ourselves, nobody's hiding.
Yeah, so in other words, surround yourself with the right set of people.
Yeah.
I had someone that would always say to me, the kind of friends that you have would attend to how much you grow. So if you have the wrong set of people around you, you might just be stagnant, you might just be there. And you might be thinking that you have grown. You might be thinking that you are all that. Some friends are not meant to go completely, but for some time, they are meant to live your life. Just so you meet the right set of people to help you at that point grow. Now, let's speak to the emotional part of it. Now, normally we have like, our emotions are a roller coaster. Like, most times you just sit down, you are just all over the place. Now, there are conversations that naturally you would easily have. Even with elder siblings, it's difficult for some junior ones, not because they hate their elder siblings, to have certain conversations. Adulting is knowing, again, that, okay, this decision, no, I'm making it. Nobody can help me make it. So how do you relate to that? That you say you're 25 and you're last born. I don't even know what Moyi is going through. But she says she's going through something because they start calling her and say, Moyi, send me money. I'm confused.
Why do you feel like I'm not going? I'm an adult. Whether I am the last born or not.
Okay,
I still retain my last born position, yes.
What are you going through?
Beg. Yes.
You still beg.
I'm telling you, she's not going to
My
anything.
siblings, they're working for me.
Hey, God.
They don't have responsibilities.
How many people are watching this show? Are you paying your
Really?
sister?
Yes,
Really?
listening.
Really?
They're listening.
By this time next year, stop begging.
Why?
You are no longer.
I'm not sure I can because I'm the last one, of course.
You are closer to 30 than 20.
Papa, do you see what I'm saying?
Why are you reminding me of
You are closer to 30 now.
Do you see what I'm saying?
This is just life, right? This is life.
Tell
like
us.
you don't wish that you were the last born. Tell me that you do not wish that you're the last born.
I don't wish I was the last born.
When you have elder siblings, they are just responsible for you. Now take for instance your parents. They've worked. Now they are no longer working because of you. Who are the next people working because of you? Your elder sibling, the firstborn, the secondborn, the thirdborn. Even them naturally, they feel like they are responsible for you.
Yeah.
Because when you call and you show a concern like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm not eating. Next thing like, why have you not eaten? Send me money now. Before you know, they will send it. That's our right, our birthright.
Hey.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey.
It's our birthright.
Do you know sometimes I look at it and I say, firstborns are scapegoats.
Honestly,
I'm being a firstborn somehow.
Please.
Oh my God.
Yes,
this is it. This is what we go through.
So let's talk about the emotional part.
This is what we go through.
Our emotions. Because I'm an adult, so I'm going to talk like an adult. Yeah.
I don't just be there.
This kind of adult now, it's joke. Carry on, no adult money.
So our emotions, yes, can be all over the place. Like you said, there are conversations that you cannot have with your siblings. On the flip side, there are conversations that you could not have with them before. And right now, you will sit there in the same seat and you will have that conversation.
Yes, Ke.
That is adulting.
No
to
joke.
know that you are now in this place where you have a level of authority. You can speak where they are speaking. Right? And also, knowing that there are some things that you do not say. Don't just open your mouth and start bloating at everything about you. Because you know that there are some things that you just need to zip your mouth and you don't let people know your next move until you take it. That is adulting. Knowing when to pause and know that, oh, I'm not yet to say this, or I'm not supposed to say this. If you don't know how to caution yourself when releasing some information, my dear, you are still a child. Whether you are 40, when you say a fool are 40, the fool, whether you are 40 or you are 18 or you are 20, if you don't know when to zip your mouth, then you are still a child.
True that.
So, and also, when it comes to like emotions, feelings, you know when to guard your heart. I think adulting will teach you that there are some people that you don't allow them hurt you. Because some people intentionally want to hurt you.
After they've chopped your eye, at least.
Well, and that's
no, they have to chop your eye. They have to chop your eye.
Before you get to the adult stage, there are other phases where you go through in life and you're learning.
Even in the adult stage. Even in the adult stage,
you
will have to go through something for you to be able to stand.
From the first mistake. If you refuse to learn from the first mistake, you are bound to have experience that again. But if you learn from the first mistake, you know that, oh, you are not allowed to let some people toy with your emotion. There's some people that are narcissistic in nature. There's some people that are there to make you feel like you are the problem. Adulting will teach you that those kind of people, you need to cut them off from your life.
Okay, so are you saying that those that don't know that they should cut such from their life are not adults?
Of course, I mean, some people are living their life because they want validation from other people.
Okay.
Now, adulting is also knowing that you do not need validation from people to be whoever
reality check. This one is expectation. Let me give you reality check.
Okay.
A lot of people are still like that. That's like when I asked you that question about narcissistic, because narcissists do not leave their victims as easily as you think that they do. And it doesn't make those people less of an adult, as far as I'm concerned. That's I have a contrary opinion. It doesn't make them less of adults. It's just the fact that this person has sort of conformed your mind to a certain narrative. And now they are prey. They're preying on you. So you're a victim. Like, it's just like somebody taking a potter that's trying to make something out of a clay. It is what he wants that he molds out of it. So it is what they want that they mold out of you. So it is not because you are not an adult or you cannot make decisions. When you make a decision and somebody tells you that decision you have made is stupid, and you love the person or you care about it, and you feel like this person has always been a part of your life, this person has once helped you grow. Let's say you never experienced narcissism before. It's why it's exactly. If you've experienced a narcissist before, you will know that sometimes it's not because you are less of an adult or because you sort of seek validation from them. These people are brutal to the core. And I think they come in stages. They are brutal to the core. If one very bad one handles you just once, oh my God, you will come on the lounge and say something else. Because these people sit down, they think on these things. I don't know how they do it. They think and they just say, oh yeah.
I think it's natural to them. If you tell them that, I mean, this is a narcissist behavior, they don't see that. They don't see that.
Because this person has already, they've sort of molded them into saying that this is the actual reality. Like this is the reality. Or if you go out of this reality, you're doing something wrong. You've not seen such people. Well, just naturally.
I've only heard people talk about them after experience, and I do not pray to experience.
Amen. I pray for you.
I don't know how bad it's going to affect my emotions. Having to see someone playing on your intelligence. You know, there are some people that they know how to play this mind game so well. I think they are also the people that they call narcissists.
They're part of them.
I don't want to.
They come in stages.
I've never experienced it, and I do not pray to experience it. Please.
They come in stages. So again, guys, I want you to give me your adulting scenario in the comment section. We'll be reading each and every one of them. And I'm going to ask Moyi and Papa now to give me scenarios. Because I remember one. Adulting is knowing that when you're where you're not supposed to be, they call your phone, you put it on silence. You don't pick it and say, hello, I can't hear you. My mother has the ear off, I don't know. She's going to pick that. My mom, no, leave it. I'll just leave it for my mother. So adulting is knowing, when you are somewhere you don't want people to know, you put your phone on silence. Adulting is knowing, see, I'm giving scenario. People should be thinking, adulting is knowing you are going to your parents' house. You have something not supposed to have inside your bag. You leave your bag in the sitting room and walk out. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Adulting is knowing when you are leaving your room, you lock it with key. Yes. You lock the door with key. If you not lock the door with key, you still lock your wardrobe with key. Benny.
Another thing is knowing that when your mom is going through your phone, you want to show her a picture. You stay with her to ensure that she doesn't slide to the next one.
What are you hiding?
It's true.
What are you hiding?
My mom, I know you're watching this.
What are you hiding?
It's not good.
I mean, what are you hiding?
You show them one picture.
Auntie,
and the next thing,
no.
they move to the next. What are you looking for? Is it only one I show you? Why are you going to the next one?
Why are you also hiding something?
It's my private phone. It's my phone. It's my private space. Of course. Adulting is also knowing that there are some things that you do not say because you do not want to offend another person.
Many.
Yes. You might feel like you are trying to be real. I'm very real. I want to say everything I want to say. There's some things that you just I don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Just let it slide.
Adulting is knowing in family gatherings, no matter how learned you are, you don't have to always stand up and speak.
Very correct.
Capture it. Just think on it.
There is no need for you to
There's no need.
There's no need.
I'm telling you.
Because you can't feel like you're becoming an adult and everything they say, especially when you're the last one like me now, you want to have an opinion. You cannot. You just shut up and be like, you know that this one, I'm going to let it slide.
Don't you have anything to say? No, ma. I don't have anything to say. Are you sure, Anna? I'm okay. I'm fine.
Knowing how to dodge bills is a skill. Learn it.
Papa, teach us one now.
Everybody needs to learn.
Learn it.
Teach us one.
Learn it. Don't be the
Don't
go-to.
distract people respectfully.
Don't be the go-to man.
You get?
Let's call Moyi. She will have.
You and who? DND.
It's a skill. Learn it.
Which other one?
Everyone is on DND.
I mean, I think the biggest one is knowing that nobody is going to take responsibility for your life. You have to. I mean, if you are that type of an adult who is very laid back I would advise, I mean, it's time to, nobody, see, is the word is a word of dog eat dog. It's very brutal. You understand? Because someone is, all helping at this point, all mushy at this point, does not mean that in the next stage the person cannot flip on you. So you have to really understand that it's very brutal, it's a very brutal word, and you have to take responsibility for it. Sometimes I get a little bit irritated when people leave things that they are supposed to deal with personally. Things that, I mean, this thing is in your hands. This is something you can deal with. And when something bad or something strange happens, and I say, is this person now? I would be like, bro, you're an adult, you're over 18. Why are you talking like a toddler?
It's not some people's fault. It's just the way they've groomed them. I'll take it like this. For some parents, they don't know that at a certain age they should allow their children be. This adulting thing, sometimes I blame parents. At a certain age, I believe that a child at 16, when the child says something, don't be shutting the child up completely. Actually listen to what this child is saying. But you see, some parents feel that at 16, you don't still have a say. I've seen parents like that. They will tell their children. I've seen parents come and meet me and say, I was talking to her the other day. She was... When you sit to that child and that child is saying, Mom, I'm old enough. I'm in university. And I'm telling mommy something that I feel that is the right thing to do. Mommy is still giving me the archaic ways. And I'm telling her that, no, this is our own way. Now, this is the way we do things. Most parents will get angry and feel that the child is disrespectful, which I understand that some children are naturally just spoiled and they can be disrespectful. But for the ones that are not disrespectful, but just have opinions on how they see life, I think that somehow you should listen to them, understand that this child has grown. Even me, sometimes I have to remind my mom that I'm not 12. No, it happens. And it's not their fault, because parents will always see you, even if you are 80, as their children.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So sometimes you need to bring them back to your reality that, oh, mommy, I'm not 12. Oh. Like, I remember there was a particular time I wanted to head out. One time in my life, I wanted to go out. And then my dad was giving me coffee. I checked, I looked at, I said, sir? He said, yes, I'm giving you coffee. He was not telling me, when you go, you don't do this, when you go, And I stopped, I dropped my bag. And I said, Daddy, but I should remind you of my age. This is my age, oh. And I say, it's not that. I said, no, it's that. Is that? Is that? Is that, oh? Do you understand? So this was not me like trying to fight him. I was like, oh my God, this man has literally forgotten that I've come off age, Joe. Do you understand? So adulting is knowing also that sometimes your parents can choke you and you don't have to hit them hard, because parents will always be parents.
Of course.
Do you understand? That's adulting too. There's fun, no? We've been talking about how adulting is, and we have also all said how me I'm blocking my dad. My dad is coming watching. I've said I've confessed to him. I've confessed to him at home. I've confessed again on the show. That I've blackmailed my daddy before. But it's not that kind of blackmail that is extreme. Like that girl that we discussed. I went to go and blackmail my parents millions of dollars. I didn't so that kind of blackmail. There are levels to this thing, My one is very small, very calm, very demure, very gentle.
It's also knowing that when some life issues hit you, you will know the way to the God of your parents.
My sister.
When some life issues,
my sister
hits you like a blow, you will know that the God of your father and your mother
is working.
You see, when we were growing up, and my parents used to carry church on their head, Bible study, Sunday school,
vigil
in the house.
So it's like a body.
Vigil in the house, in church.
What's going on? Yeah. Everything, program, traveling here and there. I'm like, people should calm down with this Christianity thing.
It's not that deep.
Adulting has taught me
it's that deep.
Some life issues, some life challenges, you cannot.
You pass through some challenges.
You and God have to hold God's skirts like this. You have to be closer to the God of your parents. I have learned this the hard way. I've learned it the easy way. That these people that the thing that you think your parents are doing and they are doing excessively, it's because they've seen life and they understand life. So now that when you get there, as we are getting there now, we are understanding. Imagine people that they don't used to go to church while they were growing up, teenagers, when you were a bit young and all of that. You don't go to church, you run away from Sunday school. Now they are in Orioke 1, Orioke Oloranu.
You are in NNPPD. Sorry.
NSP. Jesus.
You are in Hallelujah Challenge. You are in this from church to church. Anywhere you could say you are there. My dear, this is adulthood. It's teaching you that you cannot do life without God. And leaving the religious part, there are also some things that we have subconsciously found ourselves doing that our parents used to do. There's sometimes that I'll do something and I'll be like, come. This is what mommy used to do. Wait, am I there? Like, when my mom used to complain about something, like, she's always complaining, you don't do this. I noticed something in particular. My dad does not like sand on the floor. When he steps into a place and there's sand on the floor, he feels very uncomfortable. Until that place is sweat, he cannot step in that place. Recently, I noticed that once I'm somewhere and I can feel sand on the floor, I am not comfortable. I will just be easy if I don't have room around me. Because I didn't realize that,
you're subconscious.
I am now becoming like
that.
my dad.
Yeah.
At that time, when my dad is complaining,
You feel like he's doing
why
too
is he
much.
doing too much? Now,
It's not that deep, now it's just sand.
Sand all of us have been matching since morning.
And
Now you're learning that you are becoming like them. You're not getting to their age and you're turning to them. But it's good. It's good to learn. But some people are not still learning actually.
And again, adulting is knowing when to stop fighting. When I mean stop fighting, literally.
Yeah.
And this is
Like
for the
physical
men.
exchange?
No,
Okay.
for the men. Yorubas, you say, your man dag, but your man yo bunja. Yeah. And when I mean literally, I mean there are some guys that they chase anything in skirts.
Focus the camera on me because
Of course, we've been through that stage. At one point in time of my life is, oh yeah, women. But when it gets to a point, bruv,
You need to
look-
understand we're not
you
all
look
this is getting
extremely irresponsible. Extremely.
Sister Papa left us and came back. Wisdom.
Something happened.
Something
The papa-
changed.
Something changed.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's be truthful to ourselves. I mean, you look irresponsible. It doesn't fit you. You're not looking
Coming
fly.
from a man to men, somebody is telling you the truth. Now I hope you guys are listening. I hope you're taking notes.
You don't look fly in it. I mean, that kiss and tell that you always do every time. It does not fit
Papa is shaking it.
you. It does not fit you.
Just chopping it.
You don't old. You don't pass 30. You see they talk, that girl, it doesn't fit you, bro.
Wow.
You know this one. Adulting is knowing that when you are in a public space with your babe, there are some things you don't say as a man. There are ways that you behave. Adulting is also knowing the kind of steps to take and the kind of steps not to take. Adulting is knowing when to laugh and when not to laugh. May they not go beat you for Lagos. Lagos is for the streets.
For the last one, adulting is knowing that you have to enjoy your life and enjoy every single minute of it.
True.
Because we do not know when you'll be beckoned. You know what I'm talking about. But live your life, enjoy every single minute of it. Treat it like it's your last.
What a day.
Enjoy life. Live life. Life is beautiful.
Yeah.
Remember to say for next of kin, no. It's important.
Akwangba, that's your last word.
Okay, I'm sure you're in it.
I mean, thank you so much for joining us on the lounge. My name is Margaret Osazuwa, and joining me has been Moyi and Akwangba. Thank you so much for joining on the show, and thank you so much for watching too. Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm not going to propose to a guy ever.
And tomorrow,
Why do you leave Henry?
Are you in Lagos?
I want to
Are you in
get
Nigeria?
married.
How will you not feel
Just like
attached
you
after
must.
sex?
Yeah.
Like, no.
About every parent becomes the police
Okay.
in the lives of their kids.
Proposing is not like me. I will just come direct like you guys do and open one ring. And
Okay,
no.
so
Guy, you never reach me will marry me.
That's like you popping question.
There was a communication, something happened. So there's something like accidental
I'm
pregnancy.
working more than 12 hours because I'm going to wake earlier than him to take care of the children.
Do you know you are naturally, supernaturally built that way?
yeah,
Do you know? Do you know?
Imagine what
God has divinely made you like that.
Imagine.